Sweetheart, is something wrong?
No, I'm fine.
Well, come on in.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I didn't expect you to be here, Uncle Jack.
Sweetheart, don't apologize. Please, obviously you have something on your mind.
Yeah, I do. I thought I had everything I was going to say all planned out, but, now that I'm here, I don't really know where to begin.
Well, just take your time, sweetheart. Really, whatever it is, your Uncle Jack and I are here for you.
Well, I've decided not to go to Europe.
That is big news.
No, the big news is why.
You know, this is taking a while. You don't have to wait around.
That's all right. I told Bianca I'd be here when she gets back.
Well, it could take hours.
I don't mind. Unless you'd like me to leave so you can get some rest.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to sleep until she gets home anyway.
I guess if that textbook doesn't put you out, nothing will, huh?
Read the same page 6 times.
You never answered my question.
Does it really matter what I think?
It matters to Bianca. Telling Erica about the baby is a huge decision for her, and you disagree with it.
Right, and you don't.
No, I don't. I think it would be good for Bianca to get this whole thing out in the open.
You know what Erica's reaction is going to be when she finds out? I mean, come on, she was all about Bianca terminating this pregnancy.
That was never Erica's decision to make.
It doesn't matter. It's everything that Erica doesn't want for Bianca. She's going to freak out. And then Bianca's just going to make sure that Erica's okay rather than taking care of herself.
I don't think so. Bianca said the baby's her priority now.
Well, yeah, that's what she says. But what about when Erica refuses to even look at this child?
I think you're getting way ahead of yourself.
No, I'm not. It's going to be just like when Bianca was first raped. And that's why she shouldn't say anything. Our trip was never the issue.
I really don't think you should worry. I will personally make sure that Bianca takes time out for herself, no matter what Erica says.
Oh, really? And what about me? I live with her. I'm her best friend.
I'm not shutting you out. I just think that you have enough going on already with your studies and everything.
Oh, please. My studies, like, this isn't the opportunity that you've been waiting for, Lena.
My only concern is Bianca's well-being.
Is it really?
You don't believe that?
You know what? I think it's time that we just get everything out in the open.
I couldn't agree more.
So what made you change your mind about Europe?
A lot of things. Most of it is in my head. I'm sorry. I know that I'm being vague. It's kind of hard to explain this.
Well, honey, you were so excited about spending your semester abroad.
I know, but I can go to Europe another time.
Well, so was it Maggie? Did she back out, so that's why you're not going?
This has nothing to do with Maggie.
Well, then I don't understand.
Well, just let Bianca talk.
Oh, of course, I'm sorry. Go ahead, honey.
Well, I had kind of a wake-up call on Christmas Eve. And, I don't really know how to explain this, but it opened my eyes to a lot of things that I hadn't wanted to face before.
Like what?
My life. Where it's going, what it's going to be like, who I'm going to be.
Sweetheart, you know, throughout this whole ordeal, you have handled yourself with such grace, such dignity. I mean, you've truly been astonishing.
Well, thank you. But it's not over. And if I went to Europe now, then I would just be running away.
Oh, no, honey, no one ever thought that. Certainly not your Uncle Jack and me. We never thought that.
I know that, and you've been great. I love you so much. And, actually, that's part of the reason why I made this decision.
Oh, honey, don't tell me that you're staying here because you're worried about us, because really, your Uncle Jack and we're working things out.
I know that you are. I know that you're going to be fine. I never lost faith in that. But, actually, there's someone else. Someone even more important. And they need me to stay here.
Well, honey, who else is there? Okay, sweetheart. I'm going to make this a lot easier for you. I know why you're not going to Europe.
You know?
Of course I do. I mean, who knows you better than I do? I can see the change in you, clear as day.
So then why didn't you say anything?
Well, I didn't want to say anything that you might possibly mistakenly construe as judgmental.
You know, Mom, I don't know what you're talking about.
You and Lena. Honey, I see how close you've gotten.
Mom, Lena and I aren't in a relationship.
I thought that you had reached a new understanding.
Well, yes, we have been spending more time together, and that's wonderful, but really, Lena is not the reason that I'm staying.
Then it is because of me. Because I said that I didn't want you to go to Europe.
No, Mom, please.
No, honey, please listen to me. I was wrong. I was being selfish. I didn't want you to go to Europe because I didn't want to part with you, but I made a mistake, honey, and now, I mean, now with Kendall's trial about to start, honey, I really think that this distance might just be the best thing for you.
So you don't want me at Kendall's trial?
Well, your mother is afraid, and frankly, I share her concern in this, that, honey, there are going to be a lot of graphic details brought out at this trial.
Yeah, I know. I'm prepared for that.
Are you? Are you also prepared for all the media attention you're going to get? Because if you stay here, it's going to be almost impossible to avoid.
Well, I don't want to avoid it. I want to face it. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to put this behind me.
I see. Now, you listen to me, because I want you to think, and I mean very carefully, about what you are about to get yourself into.
I have. But I'm not the only one who has to face what's happened.
But who, honey? Who are you talking about?
The baby, Mom. I'm talking about the baby.
Lena, what did you think would happen? Bianca and you would make up and, what, I just disappear?
Maggie, where's this coming from? Nobody's asking you to disappear. We invited you to spend New Year's Eve with us.
No, Bianca asked me, not you. You act like I'm in the way.
I'm sorry, that's not what I intend, but while we're on the subject, do you treat me any better? You told me yourself you don't think I'm the right woman for Bianca.
Well, I'm entitled to my own opinion.
Well, it doesn't make it any easier to hear. You don't think I deserve another chance?
I'm not the one who has to forgive you.
No, you're not. Bianca is, and she has. I know how much she values your friendship, and I also know what it'll do to her if we can't find a way to get along.
My friendship with Bianca has nothing to do with you, Lena. I mean, I was here way before you were.
Oh, and you'll be here way after I'm gone, right?
Yeah, if that's the way it goes. I mean, if you guys ran off to a deserted island, I mean, I'd still be your best friend.
We're supposed to be honest, right?
Yeah, right?
Right then. Honestly, I'm not convinced that all you feel for Bianca is friendship.
Bianca, is this about the baby that Kendall claims she's going to have?
Yes.
Oh, no, honey, that baby doesn't exist.
Yes, she does. And she deserves to have a chance for you to know her and to love her.
Honey, I don't know what you're talking about.
What I'm saying is that the baby is innocent, no matter how she was conceived.
Well, yes, of course. Look, I'm not sure that I'm really following you, but I want you just to know that you are fortunate. You terminated that pregnancy. And thank God you will never, never have to know what it's like to carry that disgusting man's child.
Mom, it's not about Richard Fields or Michael Cambias.
Yes, honey, yes it is. Trust me, I know.
No, I don't see it that way.
Bianca, believe me, that baby would be a constant reminder of who the father was. And I wouldn't wish that on anyone, especially not you.
Well, what about Kendall?
I beg your pardon?
Kendall is your daughter, too. she's the one having this baby.
Honey, of course Kendall is my daughter, too, but Kendall is lying. There's no way that she's pregnant.
Well, Kendall did take a pregnancy test to confirm that she was
And
pregnant.
there's no way that I believe that, not for a minute, Jack. But you know what? Not a big surprise that you're rushing to her defense.
Whoa. Now, you know I'm not doing that. So come
Okay,
on.
then don't
Please.
you think that it's possible that for someone as conniving as Kendall is to fake a pregnancy test?
Okay, Mom, just forget about the test for a minute. If Kendall is pregnant...
If Kendall is pregnant, then I hope to God the father is someone else. Someone with a soul.
Well, what if there were no doubt that the father is Michael?
If that is the case, then I would never speak to her again.
But what about the baby?
Honey, if there's a baby, and I don't believe there is, that baby's father raped you. Bianca, if Kendall is pregnant with Michael Cambias' baby, I mean, the very thought of that alone makes my skin crawl.
Oh, don't say that.
Yes, I will say that. How could she do that to you? How could she sleep with the man who raped you? Well, look, you just don't know. Thank God you were spared that.
I do know what it's like.
I mean, I felt like my body was possessed, like I had no control over my body whatsoever. I mean, I didn't want to have that monster's baby.
But Kendall does.
It grew inside me like some kind of a tumor. And I did everything I could to try to block it out. Bianca, that's why, honey, I didn't want you to go through with that pregnancy. That's why I wanted you to terminate, so you wouldn't feel trapped.
Well, Mom, maybe you felt that way because you were so young. You were only 14 years old. Don't you think that we could see this as a chance to make a fresh start?
No, honey, that is just not possible. I'm sorry. I mean, I know that you want to believe that, but...
But, Mom, we could be a family again. All of us.
Honey, don't you think that I want that? I mean, I want that more than anything.
Okay, well then why can't you do this for me? Just try to open your heart to this baby.
You know, I mean, it is a way to put our family back together. Erica, look, if Bianca here can reconcile with Kendall after everything she's done, then why can't you?
Don't do this. Don't you dare try to put this on me, Jack. Don't do this. You know how much I want this family. I want that more than anything.
Mom, please don't get mad at Uncle Jack.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Bianca, you know that I would do anything for you. Anything. But please don't stand there and ask me to accept Michael Cambias' child. Because I couldn't.
Okay. Okay, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. I should go.
Be right back. Yeah, whoa, wait. Okay? Sweetheart, was there something else you wanted to tell us?
You think I'm interested in Bianca?
I think you have feelings for her.
Of course I have feelings for her. She's my best friend.
So you keep saying.
Well, you seem to think it's something else.
You said yourself you love her.
I love her. Of course I love her, but I'm not in love with her. Where do you get that? I'm straight, Lena. Okay, I like guys. I don't like girls, and I don't like Bianca.
Good, then you shouldn't have a problem with us seeing each other.
Well, my short-term memory isn't as good as hers.
Maggie, if you're going to be like this every time I'm here, I'm just going to have to arrange to see Bianca somewhere else. At my place or outside the Fine Valley altogether.
No, sorry. I mean, this is her house. If she wants you here, of course you're welcome.
Good, I'm glad we settled that.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm staying until Bianca gets back. She'll need our support. Whichever way it goes with Erica.
Uncle Jack, you're always worried about me, but I'm fine.
I'm worried about you because I love you.
I know.
I hope you also know that you can come to me anytime you want to talk to me about anything at all.
I know that too. But I think that Mom just said everything I needed to hear. were right. The truth would just devastate her. She would never be able to see my child for who she really is.
I'm so sorry.
If she ever did find out, it would kill her. She would never understand why.
We understand. It's okay, we understand.
It's okay. It'll be okay. Something else is going on with Bianca. Something beyond her decision not to go to Europe or a second chance with Lena. Did she say anything to you?
No, she didn't.
But you know I'm right.
I think if there is something else, Bianca will come to us in her own time.
Jack, what are we supposed to do until then?
We wait.
I don't know if I can do that.
We wait, and we trust Bianca, okay?
Jack, Bianca's sudden compassion for Kendall, who was just pretending to be pregnant with this man's baby. I mean, how could she have these feelings? How can Bianca feel that way? I don't understand.
Well, maybe that just means we can learn something from this. I think this is her. Hi, may I help you?
Are you Erica Kane?
Yes, I am.
And are you Jackson Montgomery?
That would be me, and those are...
Got a twofer. You've been served.
We've been subpoenaed?
Yes, to testify at Kendall's trial. And oh, look at this, more fun. We've been summoned to testify for the prosecution.